Without a doubt, the ocean is one of the world's largest wonders. People all across the world are fascinated by marine surroundings because of marine life and the calming effects of the waves. A staggering 71% of the surface of the globe is covered with water. Additionally, around 96.5% of the water on Earth is contained in the oceans. These figures highlight how important the ocean is to our planet. It's interesting to note that whether the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean, all oceans function as a single enormous body of water. Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will be talking about 5 mind-blowing facts about the ocean. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. 70% of the surface of our planet is covered by the ocean. About 71% of the surface of the Earth is covered by the ocean, a vast body of salt water. Although there is only one ocean on the planet, the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, and Arctic Oceans have been designated as separate geographic zones by oceanographers and governments around the world. Even though the oceans make up more than 70% of Earth, we can only see 20% of them. Since most of the water is below the surface, we can often only see the top layer of it, or 80% of the water. Number 4. 94% of all life on Earth resides in the ocean. It is not surprising that more than 90% of all living things call the oceans home, since it makes up more than 70% of the Earth's surface. In the ocean, there are thought to be 1 million different types of animals. However, the majority of them, 95%, are invertebrates, or animals without a backbone, like jellyfish and shrimp. The bristlemouth, a tiny saltwater fish that lights at night, is the most prevalent vertebrate on Earth. Some of the tiniest creatures on Earth can be found in the ocean. For instance, zooplankton are microscopic sea creatures that can only be seen under a microscope. The blue whale, which is as long as 2 school buses, is the biggest animal to ever inhabit Earth, and it also lives in the ocean. Number 3. The ocean controls the climate. The ocean functions as a worldwide climate control system, regulating the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by absorbing, storing, and releasing greenhouse gases in a variety of ways and locations, which in turn affects the climate of Earth. It serves as massive carbon storage because it has 50 times more carbon than the atmosphere. The ocean has reportedly absorbed roughly 30% of all CO2 emissions caused by human activity over the previous 200 years. But this number will soon rise significantly. If we continue to release large amounts of carbon into the atmosphere and the ocean continues to store it, this will cause changes in water temperature, ocean acidification, and deoxygenation, changing oceanic circulation and chemistry, rising sea levels, intensifying storms, and altering the diversity and abundance of marine species. Number 2. The largest living structure in the world is found in the ocean. The Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia is the largest living structure in the world, larger than any gigantic fungus or even a vast forest of trees. It's actually visible from space due to its size. There are billions of coral polyps that make up the reef structure. The reef is one of the most complex natural ecosystems in the world since it is home to a diverse spectrum of biological communities, habitats, and species. The largest danger to this enormous ecosystem is climate change, which raises the temperature of the ocean and has a catastrophic impact on coral reefs. Climate change and plastic pollution are actually related. In fact, The Guardian reports that by 2050, plastic will account for 13% of the carbon budget, which is the same as 615 fully operational coal-fired power plants. Number 1. More than half of the oxygen we breathe comes from the ocean. According to estimates, marine photosynthesis accounts for between 50 and 80% of the oxygen produced on Earth. The primary source of this production is oceanic plankton, which includes algae, floating plants, and some bacteria that may photosynthesize. In fact, the ocean surface is teeming with photosynthetic plankton that has the ability to produce more oxygen than the largest redwoods. Really great, huh? By safeguarding the ocean, we are safeguarding an ecosystem that provides us with the oxygen we breathe and plays a crucial role in controlling the climate and minimizing the effects of climate change. We must never lose sight of that. Wait, don't go anywhere. We have a bonus interesting fact for you. Although it's not so encouraging yet, an important one. Added to the estimated 150 million metric tons of plastic that already circulate in our marine habitats each year, 8 million metric tons of plastic enter our oceans each year. Most of this plastic is low-value disposable plastic, such as food wrappers, bottles, and lids. Marine life is being harmed greatly by this material. And that's a wrap, guys. Were you aware of all these ocean facts? What are your thoughts? Do let us know in the comments below. And if you like our work, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.